Hey guys, Monta Tiger here, and I am bringing you a game of Demolition on Villa. And this was actually another split screen game. I was playing with my younger brother Chris, who is a now a former Navy guy. He just got out recently, so he was over at my house. He lives up so the Riverside County area, and he and I played baseball together. Anyways, he and I used to play split screen together on COD 4, and I was mentioning this in another video. And so we decided to play a little split screen, and I was like, hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play online with some friends. That way you cannot tell me I'm screen watching and screen looking. And so he goes, well, I've never played online before. I'm like, well, you're about to. And we played a handful of games. What I'm gonna do is probably next couple of days I'll post the actual split screen that we played. I finally recorded this time, and there wasn't any errors or any problems, so it's the actual split screen from Black Ops, so that way we don't have to worry about me like mashing two videos together and syncing them and the whole, it was a pain. But this one's perfect. And this game I decided sort of selfishly to capture in theater mode and just show you my point of view, because I actually got a really good game. And it was after this game that my buddy Chris, Kakalaki Camper, there's so many Chris's in my life. There's Chris's and Ryan's. Yeah, Chris's and Ryan's are like the big names in my life. But Chris, Kakalaki Camper, was like, maybe you should play on split screen all the time after this match, because I had a really good match. And anyways, you're going to see me. Oh, well, because I was playing split screen and I'm using a ghost class, I really am... I'm kind of being an objective player. Like I play towards the objective a couple of times. I'll go get in their business, and that's just kind of like what I like to do if I'm playing split screen. It's just sort of easier since it's a small screen and everything. But what we want to talk about right now is the fact that my winter break is over. It's kind of, to be honest, it seems like it went by really fast, but you know, when I think about it, you know, it's been a month. It'll be like, I think it's like 6 weeks, you know, it's gone by, and I did exactly what I wanted to do, which is nothing. It sounds so bad, but I was so worn out, so burned up from school that I just needed that time off, and I got that time off, which was well, hopefully you don't hear that. My neighbor's starting his POS up. But anyways, the new semester is upon me, and I don't know what that means for my videos. I'm not going to stop making the videos, but what I might have to do is post them like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or maybe on the weekends. I want to like continue to post a bunch, because it's sort of therapeutic to sit down and yammer on about whatever I want to yammer on about, and it's, you know, obviously it's been more about whatever I want to talk about, not about the gameplay. And if you guys want tips and stuff, I can give you what I feel are useful tips or what I've learned. I've been really hesitant to give out tips because I just don't feel like I'm that good of a player. You know, my KD is, I'm finding out it's average. You know, I've seen worse KDs than mine, but you know, mine's right now it's a 147. That right there is the reason why playing on split screen is a little hard, because I didn't even see that guy till the very last second. But yeah, it's a 1.47. It's growing, or climbing, excuse me. But I don't know. I'm not the 2 KD player that I was sort of hoping to be a while back. You know, if the connection's on my side, like I was playing the other night with Dana, and I had like host 5 games in a row, and my God, it is so nice to have host that many games in a row, because I tore it up pretty good. Wings did a video recently where he showed like the differences between having host and not having host, and it wasn't really a fair comparison because the guy was using 2 different classes, and that's awesome time to run out of ammo, by the way. But he was using 2 different classes, it's 2 different play styles, and it would be nice. I'm gonna see if I can find one where, you know, it's like a 4-bar, but not really a 4-bar. You guys have all probably experienced the fake 4-bar. It's like a 2-bar connection. It's ridiculous. But host has a tremendous advantage, as we all know. But I don't know how I got sidetracked. I like, oh, here's something funny. I like picking up people with random weapons, you know. Like, I like to use the sleight of hand. So when I pick up a blinged or a warlord weapon, I feel like I'm sort of cheating, you know. So I got 2 attachments plus sleight of hand, which is kind of cool. Because he had a silenced red dot, and I had sleight of hand, so I had 3 perks basically. And so anyways, back on, wow, I'm like so scatterbrained now. Must be Saturday. So back on school, I've got classes that I'm really interested in taking this semester, obviously because I'm taking them, but one of them is a history of sports class, and I think I mentioned this before, but I'm a history major, and so one of them is a history of sports class with this nutty ass professor that I've had from last semester, and he taught the U.S. History of Science and Technology, and I have the British Empire and the Americas until 1775, so basically to the Revolution, which is a really interesting class, and I can't wait to take it. I'm taking a U.S. history class about the Civil War, and then the last class, because I need to take one more upper division general ed, I'm taking an astronomy class. It's Astronomy 342, and I've taken astronomy over at community college, and I love astronomy. If I had the math background, I would be an astronomer. I find stars and space and all that stuff fascinating, you know. My older brother is like a Star Wars nerd, and I'm more of like a Trekkie, but not like Trekkie, you know what I mean? Like if I want to live in one of those two universes, Univi, whatever, I would definitely would rather live in Star Trek. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like the more optimistic kind of person. I like the whole utopia, and you're out to explore. You know, I mean, it's the whole like not getting paid thing. I don't know about. I still like making money, but the whole idea that you're doing it because you want to do it, not because you're getting paid to do it. You know, I don't know exactly. If you know, it's like Elvis and the Beatles, Star Trek and Star Wars, Mitsubishi Evos, Subaru Imprezas, you know, WRX. There's people who are split right down the middle, and I prefer one over the other. But I'm really interested in those classes I'm taking, specifically because my area of emphasis is going to be U.S. history. And but here's something else that I totally forgot about till yesterday. Last semester, I took a political science 358, and it was U.S. involvement in Vietnam. And the whole course, we talk about Vietnam. And, of course, Black Ops comes out. And I think I totally missed this opportunity, and I'm going to, you know, take that opportunity here in, like, next couple videos to do a series I'm going to call History Lessons. And I'm going to talk about the Vietnam War from the narrow. I mean, we read Secretary of Defense McNamara's memoir, which is really good. It's a very good book for getting an insider's look on the Vietnam War. And we looked at this guy Carnot's book. He was a journalist during the war, and he shows both sides. He shows the Vietnamese side, and he talks to North Vietnamese veterans after the fact, like in the 80s and 90s, and then of course he gives his perspective of South Vietnam during the war as he saw it. So there's a couple, and then we read a couple of memoirs that were, well, let's see here. One was Once a Warrior King by a guy named Donovan, and then Rumors of War. The guy's name escapes me at the moment. But they were fictitious novels based upon their experiences. I also read Tim O'Brien's The Things They Carried, which is a really good book. This is another sort of fictitious novel based upon his actual war experience. But hey, that's my video. I went something. I'm in iMovie right now, so I can't really see it. It's like 38 and 8 or something like that, and I'm running over in time. So anyways, you guys have a nice day, and I'll talk to you later.